Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Place in the Middle podcast. My name is Amy.
And I'm Butter, and today we're going to talk about presents and getting good deals because it's almost the Christmas time.
That's true? Yeah.
And so we want to talk about some of those like cultural differences, like even just getting deals for gifts
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
that I didn't realize was bigger, like it is
feel like-
interesting to look at.
I feel like just shopping in
general,
in
right?
general.
Yeah.
Yeah. We at first we didn't know what we were going to talk about today.
Yeah.
And when we start talking about deals, we're like, "Oh my gosh, we need to talk about this."
The reason is because today is 12/12, which is December 12th.
Right.
And in Thailand, every time it's like 11/11, 10/10, like October
How do you
10th,
explain that?
November 11th. They're supposed to have better deals online.
Yeah.
And like many stores are supposed to give a higher discount. And
Right.
that the platform, like Amazon, like it's almost like Black Friday on Amazon, I guess, where they
And
might
Cyber
have
Monday and
Cyber
Amazon
Monday.
also have their Amazon Day, like their deals.
Prime Day or something.
Prime Day, but that's once a year. Guys, we have it every single month.
Every month.
Every single month.
Every month. And the thing is, every month doesn't have the same deals.
That's true.
And each store doesn't have the same discount for each month.
It's so annoying.
It's so annoying because for like as Asians, I want the best deal.
That's true.
And so like I keep looking through the months and I'm pissed off when I get to like December and like September was the best deal.
And they always advertise like this is the best deal of the year. I'm like, girl, you did not. You lying. Like, hell no.
And you're like flash sale is like every 12 hours. I was like, I don't know what kind of flash sale you're doing,
Right.
but it's
And
so often.
You know how sometimes like they put like one price and they would cross it out and they were like, this is a discount.
Yeah.
I know they lie, but it gets to me every single time. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting a better deals. No, it's a normal price.
Exactly. And like if you don't look carefully enough, like you will fall for those because
Right.
you didn't look at the original price like carefully enough that like, wait a second. This was that price yesterday.
Right.
But we still it's harder to buy stuff, I feel like, because we compare so many deals and pricing to get the best deal.
Right.
And we would probably compromise some of the things that maybe other people won't compromise for like just a little bit of discount.
Right.
So like last night,
Oh wait, tell everybody first. So 12/12, December 12th starts at midnight. It's
so all the
not just
deals-
today.
Yep, no.
Like Butter and I, we stayed up.
Mhm.
I actually set an alarm because
Yeah,
I'm so
I was
tired.
about to set an alarm, but good thing I was talking to a friend, so we were both like 2 minutes left.
Okay, good.
1 minute left.
Because sometimes I would literally just lay in bed and watch something on Netflix just to keep me awake
Yeah,
until midnight.
just for the deal, right?
Yeah,
I know.
I'm so tired.
I was like, should I take a nap before midnight? And
and then you get
wake up?
scared if you're gonna wake
Like
up or
miss
not.
it.
Exactly.
And that's the thing with these deals is like the platform. So in Thailand, there's called Shopee and Lazada, and they usually give out extra like discount codes,
like coupons and stuff.
coupons
Yeah.
to use for just 12/12 or maybe 12/13, but
Yeah, so
around
it
this time.
activates like at midnight,
at midnight.
and all the deals starts at midnight.
Yes.
But they have their own timing or whatever.
Yes, and
Yeah.
sometimes you can couple it with that store that you're getting it from. Like, let's say I want a Nike shoes.
Yeah.
Nike might be doing a sale for a 12/12 too that could be coupled with the Shopee's discount code. So you get double the discount.
Right.
And so it's way cheaper than buy like in store.
Right.
And so
That's true. There's a lot of stuff that is like so much cheaper to buy online on the deals day.
sorry, but can I tell you the best deal I got like this year?
Oh yeah, 100%.
On 11/11, even though I
Also
fried
last
my
month.
brain last month, even though I fried my brain the whole day trying to figure out what's the best combination deals.
Mhm.
You know the Skechers shoes?
Yes.
Okay, so I got one like a pair of Skechers that were like kind of Croc style. Croc,
Yes. Yes.
that
Yes.
kind of style.
like clog.
Yeah, clog. Yes.
Mhm.
And I got it for 500 baht.
For Skechers.
Yes.
Dang.
So 500 baht is like $15, and it's real from the official store.
you guys, this is where our like high school math paid off.
Yeah, seriously, I'm like,
I'm
with
telling
the
you.
shipping cost. Okay, no shipping cost today. Like they had like no
Right,
shipping,
right.
and like if you hit a certain amount, like if you buy 2 pairs, the discount is way more. That it's almost like you're buying 1 pair. And so then for
Gotta do
me,
the
I was
math.
like, this is
right.
great Christmas gift because even if I bought a random pair of shoes in Thailand that's no name, it could be like 200 baht,
Right.
200-300 baht.
Right.
And I thought I'll add a little bit more, and it's Skechers, like a brand
Right.
name. So if I bought 2 pairs, like I'm like calculating all
Right,
where
right.
the breaking
Yeah.
discounts are.
Uh-huh.
But like I was so proud. I was like, yes. Like then I felt like it was so worth it, even though
Yeah.
I have to still pay $500.
Right.
But I thought, well, I'm gonna already get people Christmas gift, and so this was so like worth it for me. Even if it's
Right.
just a slight discount, I feel
Right.
like yes, I will. It's easier for me to buy than if it's no discount at all.
Right.
Like I would wait till
Uh-huh.
12/12 or 11/11 to get these.
And the thing is, it's not just these 2 apps that have these deals.
Yeah.
Like Sephora would have deals on this too. Like
Mhm.
Sephora Thailand and like everything that is in Thailand.
I
I love
got Asia Books, so like that's our bookstore like in Thailand.
Wait, I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that either until my sister told me.
Oh my gosh.
And she was like, Butter, did you know today is like 25% off site wide? And I've been wanting these 2 books already.
Right, right.
And so I was like, let me just go check to see if they have it online. Looked, had it, bought it. And it was like so $25 off. I got 2 books for like 700 baht, 700-ish baht.
Dang, I love it.
And so
I'm literally looking at like I'm seeing if there's anything going on right now.
and then there's live. Like
Oh my
they
gosh.
have live deals.
Yeah, so like you have to go watch their live and like get the coupon code from them.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff.
And then you get extra like code, like a different type of code for going
Right.
on to add it to in your cart during their live session.
Oh my gosh. That's the thing with Shopee though. You know you can't combine codes, but do you know for Lazada, you can use like 2 codes at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
I
so
haven't
you
been
can
on
like
there for a
keep,
long time.
I know. I recently discovered this like last month
Oh,
when I
really?
was like scrolling through stuff. So I was comparing between 2 like I want to see if I'm going to get like a cheaper price for
Uh-huh.
like 2 apps.
Yeah.
And I did for one and I also got cashback. We need to talk about that.
Yes, because
Yes.
there's also that option.
Uh-huh. Also, we just discovered this application last week because our friend has been gatekeeping this thing.
Yes. And she literally just like said it like so
It wa-
casually.
exactly. And just
She was gatekeeping something else that I didn't even care about. And
Okay.
then suddenly she shared this one so freely that I'm like, you should have gatekeep this one.
wait, let's tell the whole like give the
That's-
context.
Yeah, you
So Butter and like me and like 2 of our other friends, our close friends that live in the same town. Well, one of them was visiting. Had like a Friendsgiving last
week. Yeah. They know about it.
That was last week.
Yeah, that was last week. It's so crazy.
Dang. It felt like 3 months ago. But
Yeah, we had Friendsgiving last week.
we had Friendsgiving last week, and then I was like, you know what? Usually parties that I would have to behave, I can't go
Yeah.
because I have energy for 2 hours, and that's it, max. But you know, this is the best party because after we eat, after that whole thing happened, we open presents because we kind of combine like Thanksgiving,
And
Friendsgiving,
Chris-
and
yeah.
Christmas together.
Yeah.
So we did Secret Santa, we did that whole thing, and then after that, the best part is that we went to lay down.
We all lay down.
We all lay down
we
because
were so tired.
exactly. We're not that young anymore.
One person overate and was having a food coma, had to
Obviously,
lay down.
She started. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw her laying down. I'm like, you know what?
We were low on energy. We're like, let's just lay down and talk and just
Right.
chill.
in the beginning of the party. I was like, I'm already tired.
Me too. I didn't know if I could do it.
I'm
tired
thinking
right
about it
now.
now. I'm tired. Okay, so anyways, we were just laying there. I think we put Encanto on TV, right? Like just for background music or sound.
Movie, yeah.
And then we were just laying down, and 2 of our friends were talking about makeup.
Mm-hmm.
That I was gonna take a nap because I had to like go to work later. Then they started talking about that, and then one of our friends, she just like, yeah, there's this one application called Shopback,
Do you know about it?
and we're like, no. So she started
Yeah.
telling us about it, and basically, there are like plugins and like application like this in the States that
Mhm.
I use,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I didn't think it exists here, but it's a different like brand. What do you call that? It's a different
App
application.
for here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For here that actually after you get your cash back, they actually transfer the money like directly into your account. Like you don't get like, you know, the whole store credits and
Yeah.
like
You get cash.
you get actual cash like that transfer directly into your account.
You're right. You get money back.
This whole time we're like, what the where I was so confused. I'm like, this whole year,
Yep.
how much have I been spending
I know.
on these things?
And the thing is, it's not just for like Shopee or Lazada. It was on like hotels, flights, on like Agoda,
exactly.
Booking.com,
Uh-huh.
things that like we've been booking through these the whole year. There was
Right.
so many times we booked hotels or like flights
Mhm.
and we didn't know about this.
Yeah.
And she told us this so casually that everybody became awake and then got very pissed off at the situation
Right.
because we already bought a ton of things.
Right.
One person was even like, I mean, one of our other friends, she said, I already finished all my Christmas shopping. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
Exactly.
But I mean, it's good to know now.
Wait, but what happened was, so Butter actually like canceled her hotel booking.
I did.
Yeah,
Right there.
right there, and then she booked it again through
Rebooked.
Shopback,
Yep.
and she got cash back.
I did.
How much did you get back?
Like 500 baht.
Dang.
I know. So I was like, okay, I would gladly take like 5 baht back. Like anything.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning you weren't getting anything back at all.
Right.
But then now to get something, I was like, oh yeah.
It's
I'm
better
so
than nothing, right?
Yeah. Like I didn't know about this deal at all. And so that was really good. But the thing is, I mean, there's an exception of like, it's inconvenience a little bit because you have to buy one thing at a time.
Right. You can't just like they track your purchase, but it can't be like a multiple purchases.
Right.
Which understandable, but
Yeah.
the thing is like the codes would, you can use the coupon codes
Yeah.
on these applications like Shopee and Lazada only once.
Yeah. Yes.
You know
that's
what I mean?
right.
It's like yeah. So,
So,
you
like-
kind of have to do the math.
Yeah, you have to kind of decide in your head, like, is it worth it? And will that code that you want from the Lazada or Shopee be gone if you didn't click on it fast enough? And so it's like a speed game. And it's like you need to also prepare for if the system crashed because everybody's up at midnight to get these deals.
You guys understand why we have social anxiety? Like it's just a lot. It's
I'm
just
like calculating, like, and you can't take too long to decide. Like, if
No,
you
no, no,
really
no, no,
want
no.
it, you just have to go
and the
for
thing
it
is, you don't know the deals,
Yep.
how much it's going to be discounted for
until that moment.
until midnight.
Yep.
And you have to act really, really fast.
Like if you already decided you want this and you were like, even if it's just a little bit discount, I'm just gonna take it, then you
Mhm.
just click like buy purchase
Just go
now.
for it.
But for me, it's just like I want to see if it's low enough to where it's in my price range that I would want it.
Right.
Like I would take it. But
Is
if
it
it's
even
any
worth
more,
it, right?
yeah. But if it's any more, I was like, I want to think about it more. But you won't know
Mm.
till that moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday, so I got this from my younger brother. So when he was here in Thailand, he wanted to get like Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah.
So we did it on like one of those days. I think it was like last year. And then I was like, okay, let's get these two things, use these coupons. And he was like, you only get this much like discount, and there's like a limit to like the minimum spending. For example, if it's like so yesterday I bought a lot of stuff for my dad for,
Yeah.
like, the office stuff.
Yeah.
And it came out to be like almost like 10,000.
Like it's a haul. Like
It's-
sometimes you buy
exactly.
everything
But
you
then
need that day.
I realized it's giving me 2,000 baht discount.
Yeah. If you hit 9,999.
Exactly. If you go more than that, it's still gonna give you 2,000. So I was taking things out.
Yes.
I was like, how much do I need to take things out to get that 2,000 baht
Yes.
discount?
Uh-huh.
And then I can make another purchase in
Yep.
another order.
Yep. And it's cheaper.
Exactly.
Because you could use more than one code.
Exactly. So I'm like, don't use just one code.
Yeah.
Use multiple different ones, even though like the whole shipping situation is still worth it.
It is. Yeah. Like you need to like how you should do it is if it's 10,000 and you get 2,000 off, you should hit as close to 10,000 as possible.
Exactly.
But if you have 15,000, use the other 5,000 left for the next discount code.
exactly.
Because you would get more off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're like these types of
We
people.
sound crazy.
I know. Hey, we get the best deals. Like we get like such.
The thing is, Butter buys everything on these things. Like on the application every single month.
Yep,
Like-
I do.
Guys, it can go down to like just toiletries.
Yes, it is.
Every single
Yep.
thing. It's just we don't go to the store anymore.
No, when I go to the store, it's like I can't buy those because
Yeah.
it's way too expensive now. Like I could get them from like
Right.
half the price sometimes, or like at least a third of it. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah. And the thing is, yeah, so I had to buy something for my dad. And the thing is, with the normal company that sells it to him, it's so much more expensive. He told me, I'm like, Dad, let me
Just
do
hold
my
on.
magic.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. you
Yeah.
know? Like you go to sleep, I'll wait until midnight. I'm like,
Yeah.
lick that thing.
Yeah.
And it's so much cheaper, like including the shipping
yeah,
and every single thing.
right.
And he was like, I'm not buying it from the company anymore. I'm just gonna get it from here.
Yeah,
And I'm like, dang, consumerism is one thing that like businesses need to like
Well, and
You
the
know?
thing is, sometimes if people don't know, like I think sometimes our parents, like age, they don't really know that you can find different deals. They just think, oh, this is the price. But like I
Right.
remember like looking for a water filter, the same thing, same brand, but like online.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm like, let me just check for you. And I'm like, is it this one? And they're like, yeah, it was like 2,000 baht less than what they quoted them on, and it's the exact
Exactly.
same thing.
Exactly.
And so I
That's
don't
the
know.
thing.
Yeah.
When I go to the store, I always like check online as well how much it
Mhm.
is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, is it worth it? Like,
I always do that check, but I always keep in mind too of like, do you need it now?
exactly. It's like
Is
the
it worth it?
urgency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to get it now or to
Right.
wait on it? Or it's like,
Yeah.
is it risky? Like, would it come in time for when you need it? There's those factors.
Yeah.
Or do you need, yeah, or like it's worth it to get it at the store
Right.
just
'Cause
because you need it now.
that's right. And like sometimes I feel like stores would have better deals when you buy things in bulk as well.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about detergent
Yeah.
and like fabric softener.
Yeah.
So I have this one application. All of you can use it. It's called Better Deal.
hmm
It looks like is this thing over here.
Oh.
So basically you go in and you can actually like calculate the size and the price and like compare several like different like things that you want to buy,
Yeah.
and they tell you which one's the cheapest one.
Right. Because most of the time, like at least here, there's like different packaging for the same
Right.
stuff.
For the same stuff, like
And
uh-huh.
some of them would say like you get 3 times the amount of like detergent in this bag.
Yeah. And then versus the other one, it's gonna be like buy 3 of the small package and you get 1 free.
Yes.
So you have to do the math. It's like
which one is like cheaper,
Exactly.
and you have to see like how many milliliters is in this one,
exactly the
and how much
size
is
of
this?
it.
Yeah, and then like what's the price? Because it is less, but like is it worth it to buy
Right.
smaller and things
Yeah.
like that? And like my mom is so good at it. She just look at it and she's like, "Butter, just do the math like this, and I'm like, I don't understand that math. Like
Yeah.
somehow I can't make my brain think like, okay, well if it was like down to 100 milliliters, then
Yeah.
you get it for like how
It's
many baht?
basically getting that and divided by that thing.
Yes.
But the thing is, my problem is that when I do the first like product
Mhm.
and then I have to compare it, I forget the first number. That's why I
know.
need this application.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why
You just-
I was like, Mom, just tell me what's the size, what's so I don't actually have to
like remember
do the
remember.
math and
Yeah.
calculate. They would
Yeah.
do it for me.
Which is
Yeah.
nice. Like for like mine, I think one time I was buying detergent and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm so tired. I asked the staff, which one should I buy? Which one is the better deal one?
Right,
Kung-
right.
kung kokan, you know, like, I was like,
Uh-huh,
which one is the better
uh-huh.
deal one? And she was like, this one is. Really? She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes they help too.
They do.
yeah.
I mean, they probably calculate it for you. I think the only thing that they need you to do is buy it. So they will tell you which one is the
Exactly.
better deal.
Yeah. That whole thing is just crazy.
That is crazy. And I think like even though at midnight and I might get only 100 baht off, which is like
Hey, it's better than nothing.
it's better than nothing, but for some people 100 baht is like that's not worth it for me to stay up till midnight. I could just purchase it next day, maybe get
Right,
50
right,
baht
right,
off
right.
or whatever. But I always love the best deals. Like I would feel like worse if I didn't get the best deals.
Exactly. Like it, you know, okay, this happened to me once. Sometimes the better deals happens on the next day, like tomorrow as well.
Or the day before.
It's so annoying. Sometimes I would just buy it and then see the next day.
Uh-huh.
If it was a better deal, I would cancel that.
Yeah,
and
if
I
you
would
cancel
do
in time.
I
yeah.
don't already purchase that. But the thing is,
Mm.
to actually get refund and money back here is really hard.
It takes a long
It
time.
takes like a month. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Sometimes it's because it goes back to your bank and they're like at least they say 7 to 14 days sometimes like for credit cards or whatever.
it's so annoying.
So I mean if you are like okay to like like wait, then like
Yeah.
like last night I bought something and then I saw another store and I was just like, ooh, it's like 90 baht cheaper. So I canceled it, added and then bought the same thing at the other store, but I forgot that there was shipping added on.
Ugh.
So, but then I was like, no problem. I still got 60 baht off. You know, like 60 or so baht.
Exactly.
It's still like, oh, I love it. That's way more worth it for me.
Me too.
Even though like
I get it. Yeah.
it's a little bit of a hassle, but
Yeah, I guess like is we are okay to pay that price of like that hassle and staying up
yeah,
because I feel like it just makes me feel better.
Me too. Like if I had paid the full price and then I found out like the next couple of days that it was on sale, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't return it. Like I think the return policy, I mean, they might have it online, but I never return it online because it's such a hassle.
It's so annoying. And like the thing is, sometimes when they return the money to your bank account, this happened to me like a few years back, right? The money goes back into your bank account, but it doesn't show up. So I would have called the bank to actually release that money into my bank account. Like for some reason, like I did a purchase online, like internationally.
Yeah.
They send the money back, but like the bank, for some reason, I don't know their system. Okay, I'm not saying their system is bad or anything,
Yeah.
but I guess I just don't understand them.
Yep.
So I need to call the bank again to release that money into my bank account to like confirm that this is mine. I'm like,
Oh, that
It's
is a
so
hassle.
annoying. It's
For
so annoying.
returns, right?
yeah.
See, and that's
So
why
that's why I just don't like doing returns.
that's why for me, like I decided already, like if I'm gonna take a risk over something, like if it's not from a branded thing,
Yeah.
and I decided I'm gonna take a risk so that like if I don't really like it and it's not that expensive, like I bought like a vase of some sort. It was like 40
Yeah.
baht from China.
Yeah.
And the reviews were like mine came in banged up, like really chipped, like or whatever. And I
Right.
was like, well, is it worth the risk? Like for like 40 baht, you know, like $1.
But you wait for a while though.
But you wait for a
Yeah.
while. So then it came and it got banged up. And
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm not about to send this back. Like I think that's more of a hassle than
It's
to just
true.
keep it and just use it for
It's
some
true.
other reason.
Because I think last time I ordered something from Shein,
Mm.
and like, I it's not even like I bought a pair of earrings.
Mm.
It's not even like $1.
Uh-huh.
And then you know how like the back like is not even that strong.
Yeah.
So it came bent up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna complain about this. I'm not gonna return
Yeah.
it. I'm just gonna go. All right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
feel like we learn to like accommodate those things. Like
That's
it's not a
true.
big deal. We already had that expectation of like it's not going to be. We get what we paid for.
Exactly.
So if it's going to be a little bit banged up, it's like, well,
Yeah.
that's part of the deal.
Exactly.
But like, can you handle that?
I feel like it's even cheaper to like just keep it instead of like getting a new one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like sending it back.
Yeah. The hassle and then
Exactly.
the time it takes
I'm
before
like,
it ships
No,
back.
no, no, no. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. My
Ooh, But do you know that like there are some returns in like applications like Shopee and Lazada that they actually come and get the
to
package
pick up
from
your
your house?
parcel.
I didn't know that.
My
My mom told me about
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
I heard that they can come pick up your parcel, but I'm just like, I don't really trust it enough to where like that's how I just go drop it off because it's not too far.
There's this one time that actually it's not even one time. We found out that whenever we like order stuff online, they would come send it on the days that we're not home.
I know.
The thing is, and now like the postman, the guy that like delivers stuff,
The delivery man.
yeah, they know me now
Oh.
because they're like, hey, I'm in front of your house, and when I'm not there, because like our gate is electronic, so I can actually open the gate
from here.
from anywhere in the world, basically.
Wow.
So I would open the gate. He would go in. He would know where to drop the package off. He would leave. I have a like a security camera and everything. So once he leave, I would like
Close
leave
it.
close it. We
That's really nice.
discovered that from the flooding.
Mhm.
So that gate got stuck.
Oh no.
So this whole time we have this one like gap that you can like
Come in anytime and pick up.
a cat could come in.
Yeah.
So like you can actually crawl in. And then I was like, actually, this is actually a very good thing for people to deliver stuff to just throw stuff into our house
Yeah, yeah,
without
yeah.
entering.
Yeah.
So we discovered that, and that's what we've been doing like for a few like weeks,
Yeah.
and now we just
You fix it.
we fixed it.
Well,
It was
like
great though.
for us, like usually it's the same delivery people for around your area.
Exactly. So I think they designated people
Uh-huh.
during that time
Yeah.
for this area.
Yeah.
So they separate people into areas. I guess it's the same everywhere in the world,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, maybe. I think
Right?
so. It
'Cause-
should make sense. So
I
then
mean,
they know the routes.
Exactly. And they only deliver on their area and their routes.
Right. Like for
Easy.
mine, like our house is like is also gated, and so like we're not home. They just like I was like, if it's
Just
too
pop-
big
yeah.
for the mailbox, just throw it inside the house.
Just throw it.
Put it inside. Yeah, put it inside the house. They're
Yeah.
like, okay. No problem.
There's this one time that like we couldn't open the gate, but in front of my house is a hotel, and they're like, "Can you
Oh.
just go leave at the hotel?" Like the security.
Oh.
And during that time, the hotel was closed because of a flood,
Uh-huh.
and they were doing a big cleanup. So I was like, I don't know, just go ask them. They literally went across the road and asked them for me.
Oh my goodness.
And they were so sweet. They were like, "Hey, can we leave this here? The owner is literally your neighbor,
Uh-huh.
and she's gonna come get it in the afternoon." And he's like, "Yeah, just leave it."
Wow.
I know. I was like,
shocked.
"Wow, me too."
Our security guards used to like because a lot of people aren't home. And so
Right.
like, can you just leave at the security guard? To the point where they're like, no, from now on we're not gonna take any more
There's
parcels.
there's a lot of houses in
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, it's because there's so many houses and it will be filled up.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people don't come get it that day.
Right.
They forget or
Right.
they don't come.
Right.
So they're like, we can't be in charge of this anymore. So then now if we're not home, they just throw it in, or if it's too big. Sometimes it was so big because I order like a lot of.
Right. You can order everything, like furnitures and everything.
Yeah, they put it like on top of the gate.
So nobody would
Nobody
take
can
it.
get it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's inside, and I'm thinking, how did you get it inside there? Because you can't open the gate. The gate is electronic.
Yeah. I love this. It's like, I feel like we get the hacks for everything. Like
Mm.
everything. I love hacks.
And these are like good like for me, I feel like
Yeah.
I
It's not
would
even
not-
loopholes. It's just like
Mhm.
everybody know this. Well,
yes,
probably not everybody. We're just
no, and
loyal.
not everybody is willing to probably like wait to a certain time to get
That's
stuff.
true. That's
Like especially
true.
at midnight, like some people are like not worth it. I gotta go to work.
AKA my dad. He was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Because like, how much would you really get if it's like a big item? Then maybe like
If you get a big discount,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you don't even get that much discount. It doesn't even pay for your shipping. So I'm
No.
like, it's not worth it. I'm
is
not gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it doesn't cover shipping, I can get it whenever.
That's true. I
Yeah.
mean, I can even get the shop back. I can
Mhm.
even get the cash back
Mhm.
instead.
Yeah, but also speaking of like buying stuff and like getting gifts, like today I had somebody ask me on why Thai people don't open up gifts in front of people.
Ooh, that's an interesting topic.
Yeah, because and I remember that and I know that because I
Mhm.
feel like many times I've given gifts to Thai people and they're so grateful, but they don't open it in front of you.
Right.
And they go back and I realize, oh, I think this is a Thai thing and like
I think it is. Yeah.
right. But for me, I'm so used to like, let's open it together so we can enjoy the,
Yeah.
like,
Your reactions and like,
reaction.
yeah.
and like, look, I thought about you and I got it for you.
Right.
But I realized this year, now they have more like more Thai people and like more Thai friends. I realized like, oh, I was like, should I not have that expectation that they would open in front of me? Like
Right.
because that's like their culture.
I feel like culturally, most of us are like people pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like they don't want the person that gift you to like be disappointed.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's what it is. Because okay, for me, I was raised like that as well. Not even like we don't really do a lot of presents in our family, but when we do, it's kind of like I don't have a big reactions,
Yeah.
and sometimes I have to remind myself, like with my friends, that hey, you need to react to
Right.
actually like
To show them.
Exactly,
Even though
that-
inside you're really grateful
Exactly,
and you
that-
love it.
exactly, and I'm like I forget that like so I have to like give myself a pep talk.
Right.
I was telling Butter the other day. I was like, yeah, I need to tell myself to like actually be happy.
Yeah, show some
Show
reaction.
some emotions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or else they don't know like do you actually like it or things like that.
Right. Because sometimes I get so awkward too. I'm like, I'm like, I like it, but I'm not,
But I'm not the type to be like,
exactly.
so
I don't
good."
scream or anything.
Yeah.
That's
Which
so
makes sense. Like I don't think I'm that like that either, but sometimes I
Uh-huh.
try to do a little bit extra more to show my appreciation.
right.
Even though it's like that's not
That's not,
I don't know if I would actually like
do that. Yeah.
do that. But I'm trying to convey what's inside
That's true. That's
so
true.
that you can see it.
Yeah.
Because if it's just inside, then you wouldn't know.
That's true.
Another part, I think somebody told me a while ago that like sometimes Thai people don't open gifts in front of people is because they don't want to show that they're overly excited
Like
about something,
needy? Yeah.
needing something.
Yeah.
Even though they like it, but they're just not going to show it.
Yeah.
But this year, after like making some like new friends and like who are Thai, I'm like, let's just open it. Let's everybody
Right.
let's
And like, I feel like if you're It depends on the crowd too.
If you're close enough,
Exactly.
I think we can ask.
I mean, you don't have to be like close.
Yeah.
But close enough.
Yes, close
to
enough.
Be okay with like, you know.
To ask them like, let's open it together. Like suggest it.
Yeah. I've actually been to a lot of parties that people would just they're like, open it now.
Yeah, me too. But I
Right?
wonder if it's because, well, I don't know. Like I've only been, the ones that open it now are ones that are like multicultural.
Oh, I've been to
parties.
Taiwan. Yeah.
Taiwan's that,
yeah.
because I feel like it's also fun. Like you get to see what everybody gets, and everybody wants to see what.
Exactly. So in the beginning, you know how like they do white elephant?
Yeah,
When I was little, I get really uncomfortable. I'm like,
I don't like
I-
white elephant.
because I'm like, why am I stealing stuff from other people?
Me
Why are
too.
they stealing from me?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't like white elephant. At
I still
all.
don't like it. Yeah.
Me too. I
I
don't
can
like
do
stealing.
Secret Santa. I
Me
can't
too.
do white elephant. It's
Me
just
too.
too much for me.
Wow, me too. I never
Yeah.
liked Secret Santa, and I mean white elephant because the stealing part. I don't like stealing.
Yeah, I don't like that part. It
Yeah.
just stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah,
And I guess like I feel like opening presents is not a competition.
Mhm.
So I'm like, why are you stealing things? Is like that's not the fun part for me.
yeah, me too.
That is a very stressful part.
Me too. I love it when like it's Secret Santa and we get to like see each other's gifts. That's it.
Exactly.
Very
I love
low
that part.
key. Let's just enjoy it together.
I
Like what
remember
you got, you know,
Yeah, I remember doing that in like when we were in like middle school or something like that, or like grade 6.
for white elephant.
Yeah, I just got mine. I never stole anybody's. I just sat there hoping that nobody would steal mine.
See, and yeah, I don't like that. Like that gives me anxiety.
Me too. It's just too
Just-
much.
Yeah, thinking like, okay,
Yeah.
if somebody got mine, then who do I need to take? You know, things like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun for me, honestly.
I was just thinking of like I've been to homes where you know how usually for Christmas people do like stocking stuffers
Mm.
and then actual presents,
Yep.
and it depends on the family of how many presents you give for
Yeah.
each of them. I was so surprised that like it's possible to give more than one. I was
Oh,
like, for our
really?
family, it's just
Uh-huh.
like one thing.
One. Wait,
One-
but how would
okay.
you buy it though? Like
No,
everybody
as,
go in
as
on
in
it?
like one thing per. For example,
Oh.
if I have 3 siblings,
Yeah.
I will buy one for each of them.
Oh, okay. I love presents, so like I don't mind if I like get one, but I'm
Right.
gonna buy people. Here's the
right,
thing,
right.
I also don't know a lot of people, so it's not you know
That's
what I'm saying?
true,
Like,
that's
that I would
true.
give like gifts to like everybody.
Right.
So the ones that are like concentrated are like my family. For a
Me
couple
too.
years,
And like
also-
and you're like your inner circle, I guess.
yes,
Yeah.
like I want to spoil them. Like I want to
Right.
get them good things, like
Yeah.
things that they like. I think they would enjoy.
That's true.
But if I had known like a lot more people that are in my inner circle, I think I would be like, you know, each one gets one or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I remember when we were little, like we didn't have like wish lists or anything.
Mhm.
They would just buy us like random stuff, which
Yeah.
I loved when I was little. But growing up, like when I was older, there was this one Christmas I made everybody like do wish lists,
That's so
my
smart.
whole family. Wish list, and also we like draw out our like names from who gets who.
Mhm.
So for example, like my grandpa got me,
Uh,
and my grandpa is not gonna go out shopping.
no.
He was like, "What do you want?"
Oh.
So I'll tell him. He would go with me. He'll buy it with me, and then
and that's so sweet.
I
too.
love it. It's
Yeah.
just like that year I wanted a blanket. I still have it today. I still use it. I love it. Ugh,
Like you get to choose the stuff that you actually want.
exactly.
Instead of getting a bunch of random stuff that you might not use.
Exactly.
Which I like that idea so much.
Yeah. That's a very normal thing to like get cash for like your birthday as well.
Yeah.
Birthday and holidays and,
And our
stuff.
parents are like not the type anymore, I think, to go search for gifts for us.
No.
So then they're just like, we want to bless you. Here's money. You go buy whatever you want. And
Exactly.
I feel like I take
you know what? I love that so
I
much.
love that because then I
Me
get
too.
whatever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think that's when we get older because when younger, it's fun to open stuff. You know,
100%.
like,
yeah. And like
Just-
I have a nephew, so like seeing him opening presents is so fun. Like the sparks that he gets in his eyes, I love it. Yeah,
see, that's different. Like
it's so different.
when
Yeah,
kids get presents and like when adults get like adults, you probably gotten some before already. That
Right.
like it's better if you just say what you need, and then even if
Exactly.
you open it, you're still excited because that's what you want, but you don't have to pay for it.
exactly.
Yeah, you still want it,
Exactly.
and you don't have to pay for it. It's even
Exactly.
better. And I'm like, I
I
take
love
it
it.
anyways.
Yeah,
So you couldn't really go wrong with it.
Mhm.
I mean, even for our friendsgiving,
that's true. Yes,
we did Secret Santa,
Yeah,
and we wrote a wish list, which I thought was a great idea.
I love it.
And I even like put in, you know, like URL or like the link.
The links
to the pages.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, why don't more people do stuff like this? Because I feel like it's so easy
Exactly.
for the person who has to get it for you to just go click it and get it.
Exactly. That's what I did too.
Our other friend, so I got our other friend, and she wanted a book, and she told me like where it's at, like what, like it's at Asia Books. You
Right.
Go, look for
Go
it.
get it here.
And so I'm like, that's so much easier for me to just
Exactly.
do that.
You do the homework for me.
Mhm.
Like I don't have to like go hunt it down, right?
Right.
Love it. Yeah, we are so grateful that we have friends and family that we can actually gift
Yeah, and that they
and-
can give.
and we can
get
also
gifts.
receive as well. I
Yeah.
think that's one of the love, like the love that like you share during the holidays, and we're just so grateful for this season that we get to do it with our family. I think
Right.
not everybody have that privilege.
Especially when we get older,
Exactly.
like we live
Yeah.
in different places.
100%. Yeah. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
Are we
Christmas.
doing another episode after this? Or
Maybe. I think by
maybe.
the time this one
Yeah.
comes out, it'll be close to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are having a great time, slowing down a little bit, and
Ending the year well.
yeah, ending 2024 well. It's crazy.
It's crazy. We're already
It's going to
at
be
the end.
2025. I say that every single year.
We do. Yeah.
I say that every single
But
year.
it's so fast. When it's the end,
It's
it's
true.
comes so fast. I'm
It's
like,
true.
wow.
Well, we'll see you guys next week, every Tuesday. Tune in, subscribe, and if you have any comments or any holidays traditions that you guys want to share with us, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.